Hey, it's Mishka. Welcome back to my channel. So, for today I have a quick and easy DIY project just for you. So let's not waste any more time and jump into the materials. You will be needing some sort of paintbrushes, some white paint, pine cones, which you can find outside, some sort of plate, some glitter or pearls, and if you're extra like me, some pixie dust or fake snow. You will also be needing some sort of garland or a ribbon, just something that you can tie to the top to hang your pinecone ornament. These are optional, but some bells and maybe some sort of Christmas flowers. If you will be using flowers, then you will also be needing some hot glue. This is also optional, but you could also use some Mod Podge for the glitter or the fake snow, whichever one you're using. I also forgot to mention you will need some sort of basic glue. It can be any type, any brand, but just something basic. And that's about it. That's all the materials you will need. The first step is to pick a pine cone. Any size works, but I went with a really big one. Next, grab some white paint and a paintbrush. We're going to paint just the edges of the pine cone scales. Here I put some white paint on my palette, and just like that I coated my paintbrush with white paint. Grabbing my pine cone, we're gonna go ahead and start at the very top. And there you go. So now just go ahead and do it for the rest of the pine cone scales. When painting your pine cone, you get to choose how you want it to look. For mine, I want it to look like the snow just kissed it. So instead of painting the entire pine cone white, I only painted the edges. If you want to speed up the process, you can also use a makeup sponge and dab it in paint to quickly color your pine cone. Don't overstress this part. The whole point is to have fun. You can even experiment with colors and choose different ones. You don't have to go with white. You can even choose blue, pink, you name it, whatever fits your mojo. Now that our pinecone is painted, the next step is to add a little bit of sparkle. You can either use glitter or fake snow for this part. I'm going to add a bit of regular glue just on the edges, and before it dries, I'm going to gently dust some fake snow on top. And make sure you have some sort of plastic plate that can catch all the glitter or the fake snow that you're using. I'll go ahead and show you an example. This part might actually be easier using a paintbrush that you don't really care about to apply the glue on the edges. And just like the paint, I'm going to just squeeze a little bit right onto my palette. Not too much, because then you don't want it to dry. And using my paintbrush, I'm just gonna coat a little bit. And then right on the top, I'm going to spread the glue. I think I can do maybe a little bit more before it dries. Maybe I'll just get like the top row. And this part is really dependent on how much sparkle you want. So if you want a lot, then use more glue and spread it out more. So just like that. And then I'm gonna pinch a little bit of fake snow and see how the paper plate, it's catching all that excess. So go ahead and flip it upside down, tap the pine cone. You have a little bit of sparkle. So now I'm gonna go ahead and repeat this process for the entire pine cone, and I'll be right back. Once you're done adding sparkle to your pinecone, we can move on to sealing it. This step is optional, but I highly recommend it since it helps prevent any fallout from happening. You can seal it using glue over the sparkle, Mod Podge, or even a spray sealant. I'll be using a spray sealant, and if you go this route, make sure you're working in a well-ventilated area. I'm back, and here's the pine cone after sealing it. There's still a little bit of fallout, which is totally normal, but it's much less than before. For the next step, we're going to finish off our pinecone ornament by adding a hanger. You can use a small piece of garland, ribbon, or string and tie it to the very top. Then you can decorate it however you like, and we can decorate it using flowers, maybe a little bell, or even just leave it simple and you don't have to add anything at all. Alright, so here is our ornament. Everything is tied up and everything is glued. The last finishing piece that I want to do is to add this little pearl bead right here in the center of the flower. And there you have it. Our ornament is done. This one is definitely a little extra, but the best part is you can customize it however you like. Here are a few examples of some different variations you can try. I hope you enjoyed making this cozy little project with me. You can hang it on your tree, give it as a gift, or just keep it as a sweet decoration at home. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!